Good evening, lads and lasses, and welcome to the stream. And the chat disappeared, so let me just fix that real quick, because we got to get the Grim Beardson Discord link in there. If you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a timestamp in the description below where you can just skip right to the gameplay, and the link to the Grim Beardson Discord will also be down there as well. So there's that. So anyway, here we are. We're getting ready to start Assassin's Creed Mirage. Now, initially, this game did not interest me at all. Because this is now, I think, this is game 12 of the Assassin's Creed series. And I played the Assassin's Creed games since the first one. I played the first one around the time it came out, but never beat it. But then I did really enjoy 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, and 4. I enjoyed those quite a bit, but then after that, the series kind of died off with Syndicate, Unity, and Rogue. It was just too much, I think, of the same. At that point, people were just kind of burnt out on them because they were yearly installments at that point. I did also play Origins when that came out. That I'm probably in the minority thinking that game was fairly disappointing. But then we also got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is actually what brought me back to Assassin's Creed. And I thoroughly enjoyed Odyssey. And then Valhalla came out in 2020, and I've put to date, I think, 170 hours into that game. I basically did I'll say I 99% of the game, because there's probably still some small things that I didn't get that would count towards, 100%. Plus, I'm sitting at like 52 out of like 90 achievements or something like that, because I just don't give a shit about the achievements. But basically, this game didn't really interest me all that much because it was... a lot of what gets me into the Assassin's Creed games is the story and the setting. And the setting on this one, taking place in 9th century Baghdad, it's just not a historical setting that's ever been all that interesting to me. And this is also a prequel to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, slight spoilers, I guess, if you haven't beaten a 4-year-old game at this point. Basically, in Valhalla, we find out that Basim is a reincarnation of Loki. And we learn that Loki, Thor, Odin, Freya, and several other of the Norse mythological gods were originally part of the Isu race, this advanced human, well, not humans, but this advanced race of people that predate humans. And there was a great catastrophe, and Odin and several others managed to basically put their consciousness into the human genome and be reincarnated several thousand years later. And that became Eivor, that became Halfdan Ragnarsson, that became King Harold, and some other prominent figures in the game. And then there was also Loki, who actually wasn't supposed to be able to reincarnate himself, but does. And he ends up being reincarnated as Basim, who is a member of the Hidden Ones that you make contact with and work with throughout several events of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And then towards the end of the game, there's some real shenanigans that happen. You find out Basim has been hooked up to Yggdrasil, which is an ancient Isu like supercomputer that runs simulations and everything. So like Basim's mind has been in Yggdrasil since the late 800s or early 900s all the way up to present day. And he manages to get Layla into Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil releases his body. He falls onto the staff that Layla had, which essentially renders him immortal. It was the staff that Cassandra had from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and Cassandra lived to be like 2,500 years old or some ridiculous shit. She gave it to Layla and died. So this game from what because like Assassin's Creed Valhalla on howlongtobeat.com, just the main storyline is reported to be about 65 hours. This game is reported to be about 15. And the whole thing with this game, their whole pretty much selling point was that this game was supposed to go back to its roots. This game was supposed to go back to like the Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2 style with more stealth. And finally, for the first time since Assassin's Creed, well, I guess Origins, but let's see, because Assassin's Creed Syndicate took place in like the early 1800s in London. And that was like the last game you really got to play as an assassin in the Assassins. In Origins, Bayek establishes the Hidden Ones with Aya in like 30 BC. But then in Odyssey, we play Cassandra, who's 300 years prior to that. And it's revealed that one of her descendants later on happens to be Aya, who founds the Hidden Ones. And then in Valhalla, we are aligned with the Hidden Ones, and we help the Hidden Ones take out the Order of the Ancients, but we aren't actually in the Hidden Ones. So the last time we've gotten a character that's actually in the Assassins or the Hidden Ones was all the way back in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which I believe came out in like 2018. So it'll be interesting to see how the Hidden Ones, which later become the Assassins, actually operate, things of that nature. And this game was originally in development to be yet another DLC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which already had 3 fairly large DLCs. And eventually it just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and they decided to put it off into its own game. And so Basim is the main character in this game. It tells Basim's story before the events of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's notable because Basim is the reincarnation of Loki. So I feel like we're likely just going to get that story. We're going to see how Basim discovers that he is a reincarnation of Loki. And I guess how he comes to terms with that and everything else, along with maybe whatever else is going on historically at the same time. The interesting thing about the Assassin's Creed games is they have pretty much their own self-contained stories, but there's a much larger storyline playing out in the background across that is connected in every game. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with this one. I am looking forward to it because I haven't played it before. The setting I'm not overly excited about. Even Basim as a character I'm not overly excited about. But there's enough of it there to where I'm interested to see what happens. So let's stop jibber jabbering and get to it. If at any point I am going to, once I finish this game, I am going to then go all the way back to the beginning and play Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations 3, and 4. The rest of the series after that, I'm not 100% sure if I'll get to those or not. But at least the Ezio trilogy was some of the most fantastic storytelling, I think, that they've done in the series. But if you do want to get yourself caught up, where did I see it? There was somewhere in here. Was it in the store, maybe? Oh, it's just an additional quest. Okay. But there was somewhere I saw there was there was a video linked to like the Ubisoft YouTube page, and it was called The Story So Far, and it kind of summed up, I'm assuming it would kind of sum up everything up to this point. I can't find it. Unless maybe it's here. Nope. Let's just ignore that. Okay, let's just new game it. Apprentice Assassin or Master Assassin. Enemy detection speed and searching time are decreased. Pickpocketing is easier. Enemy damage and resistances are decreased. For players who want a more forgiving stealth and combat experience, AI actions may appear less realistic. Assassin, the default stealth and combat experience, or Master Assassin. Enemy detection speed and searching time are increased. Pickpocketing is harder. Enemy damage and resistances are increased for players who want a more intense and less forgiving stealth and combat situation. Yeah, not immersive. Negative review on Steam, and we haven't even started it yet. But let's just go with Assassin. I tend to just stick to normal. I feel like that's kind of the, I guess, developer-intended experience. Permanent death off or permanent death on. Full synchronization permanent death challenge. The classic Assassin's Creed Mirage experience, all progression is saved and can be reloaded after desynchronization, or permanent death on. Just one life in your journey with Basim. Die, which is death is desynchronization because you're reliving memories. And your story progression is gone forever. No second chances. If you die, prepare to restart the story from the beginning while keeping all the gear and skills you previously unlocked. This mode can only be activated at the start of a new game, regardless of difficulty level. Completing the adventure under this challenge offers unique rewards depending on your chosen difficulty. Cloud saves are disabled on full synchronization. Once accessed, the mode cannot be disabled during gameplay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, but I mean, I suppose if you thoroughly enjoyed this game and really wanted a challenge, that would be really neat. One other thing to note, at the end of Valhalla, we see Basim kind of go through the last of Eivor's memories, where Eivor kind of embraces the fact that he or she is an Odin reincarnation. And William Miles, who is the modern-day Grandmaster of the Assassins and the father of Desmond from the earlier games, basically shows up and tells Basim, like, yo, if we're going to work together, we're going to need a blood sample. Which Basim happily provides. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that that is what led to us reliving through Basim's memories. So here we go. Permanent death off. I cracked open my day already, so get yourself a drink.
You asked me once about this memory. I lied. I told you it was lost. I worried the wrong lesson would be learned. But this man lived many lives, and he has much to teach us. Of course, when he came to us, he was little more than a common thief, scrambling to survive on the streets of Baghdad, dreaming of a better future. Not just for himself, but for all those he saw suffering on the margins. For while he lived in a golden age, at the heart and the height of the Abbasid Caliphate, scratch its gilded surface, and you'd find a rot beneath. The Order of the Ancients fought to rise and spread their cruelty through the land. The Hidden Ones, as we were known then, resisted, striking at our enemy from the shadows, an eternal struggle. Centuries ago, he was at its heart, Basim ibn Ishaq. He honored the creed. He challenged it. So must we. We have it in all of us to mistake the shadows we walk for the light we serve. The time may come when we will be tested as he was. I fear that time is coming soon.
There's that triple helix Isu DNA. It's an interesting intro.
Easy, Basim. Breathe. Was it the Jinni again? And what did our friend want this time?
To strip the flesh from my bones? Dine on my innards? Never has much to say, yet it leaves its mark. I can still feel it crawling on my skin.
Hardly original. You should tell it as much.
Forget the Jinni for the moment. The day is new. There is work to be done. Derwish has left another contract.
Who for? Them again? We would make more money selling water to a camel.
Come, Nihal. Where is your sense of duty?
Duty does not fill our bellies.
No, but it does enrich the soul.
I will be outside.
That was an interesting intro. Now, one thing to note, I did read that this game does not have a present-day story.
I told Nihal this would be impossible to sell when she stole it, but she could not resist.
I mean, I guess we'll see if it does have a present-day story.
About these ancient baubles that fascinates her so.
But the intro from William Miles was fairly interesting.
Cheap jewels and tarnished coins. The spoils of a rogue's life.
You said we have a The sun casts a long shadow.
Let us not keep Derwish waiting. I cannot bear another lecture.
These contracts. It is quite a few Darwish has pushed your way now.
He knows I will come through.
You have his trust. That much is clear. Do you suppose you have theirs? These shadowy types?
I should hope so by now.
Then they should show it. You take all the risk and they offer little in return.
They are liberators, Nihal, not merchants.
I know the stories. Still, the price of liberty should be enough to feed us.
I mean, it looks like they did a really good job with the setting. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be using Bassam's story as, yeah, like almost like teaching material or something, or, you know, learning material.
About this contract, I do not want you to mistake my words for pestering. I am only looking out for you, Ya Sadiki.
It is no inconvenience to stand up to our oppressors as the Hidden Ones do.
Do you think yourself some hero of tomorrow? The next Gilgamesh?
No. I am merely the son of a public servant who dedicated his life to the betterment of his people. Only to be slighted and forgotten. But I am honored you think I could reach such heights. I may just aim for them.
That is not at all what I said.
It is what I heard.
I mean, Bassam is pretty much the guy that
crowds.
set everything in motion in
Something
Valhalla.
important must be
So-
happening.
The Khalifa has been summoned to the Winter Palace. It is surely his wealthy retinue that drives this crowd.
It'll be interesting to see
Perhaps they're in
what
the
they do
mood
with
to
his
offer
story.
Donations.
Ah, I see your meaning. A little sleight of hand to sharpen our wits.
If this contract will not feed us, the Khilafa might as well. That merchant has left his purse on the table. An easy one to begin with.
Oh, Eagle Vision is the left left D-pad.
Better leave before they notice.
Come here! Ready yourself. I will pick them out.
A keen eye and an agile hand. A formidable duo.
I mean, it sounds like he's at least affiliated with the Hidden Ones in some form or fashion.
There. The boisterous one. He must have something of value.
Use Eagle Vision to find pouches you can loot for valuables. When in proximity, press triangle to pickpocket. Press triangle again at the right time to pickpocket successfully and avoid getting caught.
Where are you going now? Sneaky, sneaky.
They said that this game was supposed to go back to the
And over
stealthy
there,
roots and things of
by
that nature.
stall. She's
So-
got some coin.
Like, you could pickpocket in Valhalla, but making it like a central focus, well, you know, or maybe not a central focus, but, you know, making it, I guess, part of your character and story is interesting. And I like how the Eagle Vision shows, like, a cone of where the guards are looking. It's, you know, Metal Gear Solid-esque, and I dig it.
Well done. You truly are the master thief of Anbar.
Is that jealousy I hear?
Hardly, O great looter of purses.
Insufferable. Come, we are late to Derwishes.
Dude, that would hurt the hands like hell. Poles resting on the sides of buildings can be used to cross large gaps. Run towards a pole. Oh, I see. So, whee! Well, that'll only work once. The free running in this game does feel a little bit more fluid than Valhalla. Oh, that was lit. So it's nice that that's kind of more of a focus. Because like the free running in Valhalla was decent, but it seemed like in previous games it was a lot more fluid.
It's Basim!
They're all looking spry.
I mean, how is your knee?
Much better, Basim. Wrapped it and rested a few days, like you said.
Good. So long as each day is better than the last and you take care not to extend yourself, you will recover fine.
Has this happened to you before? Is that why you know how to treat it?
I am no stranger to scrapes and bumps, but I have learned to prevent them. And so should you, if I may. Your sandals are worn and cannot grip the ground. Your knees are taking the brunt of your movements. We need to find you something better. Something that fits. But that part is not so easy.
The mosques have plenty. I am sure to find a better pair there. If you will not pass judgment.
Ha! Do not look to me. That will be between you and Allah, ya Sadiqi.
They're all looking spry. I wonder what tales we will hear today.
Tall ones, most certainly.
You know,
Anything good today?
one thing I've always appreciated about the Assassin's Creed games when they take place in, you know, other settings like Assassin's Creed 2 with Ezio, Basim here. You know, it's like they speak in English, which obviously is not the native language of this, you know, of this area, but they will put some, you know, words in there from their, you know, what I'm assuming would be their native language. I know in Italy, Ezio would speak Italian, and so they put some Italian words in there, but the subtitles are still there to tell you what the word means in English. So it kind of just gives that little bit of extra, I guess, authenticity to it, while still putting it in a language that I can understand.
Why. Here is the lazy boy. I've been waiting on you.
Someone has to plan our meals. Hold. Food. I would not flaunt that around the markets. Trust me.
Go to Saida's. She uses lots of butter.
Lots of
That
butter is
she
good.
does.
You look weary. Are you well?
It is nothing a little adventure will not fix. What do they need?
A shipping ledger at the harbor. It is worth nothing by itself, but the information it contains is valuable to them.
This is child's play. Do they not have anything more difficult? I can do more.
Never mind your ego. The Khalifa's guards are here in number, and you would do well to remember that.
You worry for me more now than when we lived in Baghdad.
My worry is the same. I've only grown too old and too tired to hide it. Bring the ledger back here, and do it swiftly.
We have not talked about my fee.
And we won't. Not until the deed is done. You know how they are.
Shocking.
He is just a messenger.
And you are still an errand boy. You can do this one on your own.
So it's like the Hidden Ones are using a third party. Like, it's almost like the Hidden Ones have subcontractors is what it's looking like at this point.
They're soldiers.
I'd like to steal a sword.
Muti'a, where has your smile run off to? What has happened?
I do not want to talk about it.
Ah, but I refuse to leave until you do. We need someone to offset the grouchy winds that billow from Derwish's quarters. Is he responsible for the clouds that hang above you?
He shouted at me, called me a harebrained miscreant, all because I roused a few guards who were pestering me.
Harsh. I would have done the same as you.
Do you think he will tell me to leave?
Ah, Muti'a, you do not know him as well as I. So I will only say this. Derwish may appear rough, but he has a soft underbelly. He's only trying to protect you. Still, some retribution is in order. What can we do? What can we do? Ah! Tomorrow, when all is quiet, we will sit on a nearby rooftop and stone his walls while he tries to sleep.
A brilliant idea. See you later, Basim.
I'd like to steal a sword.
Now, if I remember correctly, this game takes place
You are on your own, Basim.
about 10 years prior to the events of Valhalla. So Basim here is much younger, as expected.
What was the final tally of what we received?
16 crates, 1 chest, half a dozen satchels. Only 3 crates remain last time I checked the ledger.
Give their handlers until tomorrow evening. If they don't show by then, we must assume they've forgotten about their wares. Open them up. Keep whatever catches our eyes. Dump the rest. Wait here.
Guards will become suspicious and investigate if they spot you in a restricted area. Press circle to crouch and tall vegetation to become harder to detect. Damn stick! While undetected, eliminate enemies to avoid entering open conflict. Press R1 to knock out an enemy before they detect you.
If I am seen, I will have to flee. Good thing I can outrun these sagging guards. Locked. A minor delay.
Damn. Alright. Who's got a key? You do. Alright. Up we go. Oh, did they bring these back? They did. In like the early games, in this like 1, 2, and Brotherhood, they had these like little like pigeon coops on the rooftops that were like this that you could hide in. So I do appreciate that little detail. Okay, there's him. Am I gonna have to go in the right in the front door? looking like that's going to be my only way in. Unless... maybe if I wait long enough, he'll come back out? Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask him to let me in. Nah, I think this dude's going to end up staying in here. And it looks like all the windows are boarded from the inside. So yeah, it looks like the door guard back here is going to have to go night-night. Place? Alright, got the key. I like that I can unbar the doors by hand without just having to smash it with a sword or something.
There. That may be what I'm I wonder what secrets this ledger holds. Maybe I can get the old grouser Derwish to squeeze a hint out of our contact.
What are you doing?
Look at that. In and out.
Still in one piece, I see.
It was all too easy.
We could use some eyes around the city.
Hey! I recognize that voice.
She looks important. You should haggle for a better fee.
Ah, Basim, what timing? Did you get it?
Without a fuss.
Recognize her, Grim?
Give it here.
You are one of them.
There. It looks as though it was delivered this morning.
You're certain it is the chest you seek?
I am certain. Pay the boy.
You need something stolen? I am your man. Derwish can attest. He has given me all your contracts.
Then you have done your part.
I can do more.
2 of my best men died in this pursuit. I doubt a street thief would fare much better.
Then let me join you. You have 2 openings.
We should take half this thief with that insult.
Thank you, Derwish.
Listen here, Basim. You want to keep working for me? You keep your head down and your mouth shut.
Yeah, she was in was added to the final update in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You work with her for a
How must you
minute.
embarrass yourself like that?
Like what?
Like a beggar. Desperate for them to notice you.
Desperate? Nihal, I am good at what I do. That woman would be lucky to have me.
But she does not want you. You are a street thief with dirty feet. So why bother? Why keep pushing yourself down this path?
Because being a street thief is not the peak of my ambition. I have more to offer this world than my nimble fingers. They just cannot see it yet. Almost, Jessup.
You thought so, big fella, but I know so, big fella.
What is this?
Aha! This is my latest creation. It helps me fend off angry merchants when they, catch me digging around their wares.
I will consider myself spared. You smell foul. What is that?
Ta! We have been fishing at the harbor since morning. Terrible luck, though.
The harbor? Did you happen to see or hear any fuss over a chest?
Ah, yes, a black one. Very beautiful. Some burly guards took it with them to the palace.
Shukran laka ya Jasib.
What are you doing?
They want that chest, and I am going to get it for them. Then they will see.
There is just no getting through to you, is there? Then we will do this together. If you get caught at the Winter Palace, they will kill you on sight.
Yeah, that's not good.
We will need a safe way in. And I know where we might scout one.
Okay, here's our map. It's a pretty decent sized map, but also still not gigantic. Like this, Grim and I were having this conversation a while back that we just don't seem to have time for like huge open worlds and, you know, gigantic maps and stuff. I feel like this map is plenty big enough. Like, if this was another Valhalla-sized map, I don't know, bro. So, yeah, here's all of our tutorials and database and history of Baghdad. Oh, okay, so this must all be collectible stuff or something. We'll go into that more later.
That is if you can bear to follow my lead for a change.
You do not have to get involved, Mihal. I know your feelings on this.
It is utterly foolish. But it seems I cannot stop you. So I will come with, and nag you until you decide to abandon the idea of stealing a chest from the Khalifa's Winter Palace.
When you say it like that, it only excites me further.
Are we going or not?
Lead the way.
This is a mad plan, Basim. Even if you were to succeed and they welcome you into their ranks, what then?
Yeah, it looks like one region in Valhalla. Like, I can't even zoom out further than this, but yeah, this is like, so it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3. Well, it looks like there's a couple. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 regions, 3 around the Round City and the Round City, and then the rest of this is all just, well, and there's another region here. So it's like 1, 2, 3 like main regions, and then 4 small ones. Yeah, this looks like it would just be one of the DLC maps.
Of course not. Nihal, their interests are our interests. You, me, and every other street dweller who has been cast aside. Living off scraps and dirty water.
What could be more important? How kind of you to return.
I can be an instrument that sees us out of that life. That sees that Jasip can use his talents to be a real craftsman. That sees that good men are not cast aside as my father was. And no children left wondering what tomorrow will bring.
I mean, it seems like Basim's got some pretty noble intentions.
Saying, Basim, but you paint a portrait of a world that cannot exist.
That is where we disagree.
There it is, the Winter Palace. Come, this way.
Right behind you.
Yeah, I do definitely think it was a smart decision for them to cast this off to its own game instead of doing yet another DLC for Valhalla, because there's already 3 of them, and I feel like this map would have just been completely out of place.
Here. Let us wait for nightfall. Does where you stand not awaken fond memories?
Not so long ago, we were counting our spoils up here, under the cover of night. Just like this.
The stakes were lower then.
And so too was the prize.
Well, before you claim your prize, you will first have to reach it. As far as I can see, that will take some creativity.
We could always try the front gate.
You will have to let me know how that goes for you.
Where are you going?
I've had a clever thought. If your mind is absent of one, you should perhaps follow mine.
Wait!
Infiltrate the Winter Palace. The Hidden Ones need a chest stolen. Jasib spotted guards taking it with them to the Winter Palace. The content of the chest is still unknown, but if the Caliph is involved, it is certainly worth the risk. Nihal knows how to get inside the palace, but there might be other ways to quietly sneak into this heavily guarded place. Look for ways to infiltrate. It looks like either the hooded mask or a secret entrance.
It is dark enough. Come.
Nihal!
Fastening yourself to my tail, Basim. Very sensible.
I know how you hate to be alone.
I see some guards just that way.
I mean, this just kind of seems like the smartest option at this point.
Pomegranates and lemon. Oh, I can taste it now. Shh. I heard something. A low roar.
Watch yourself.
Counting flies was the most excitement I had today.
What are you playing at? Let us go. Pay attention.
Ran the harem, you knew what to expect. These days, I'm not sure who's in control or what might happen next. Have you seen the guests?
Such odd costumes. Keep your mouth shut. You'll only invite trouble talking like that. Why dress that way?
So, one thing that I read recently about the newest Assassin's Creed game, set to come out in February, Assassin's Creed Shadows, they actually have, because like Valhalla and Odyssey...
Good. This door may lead us inside.
Not without a key, it won't.
Have a look around.
Like Odyssey and Origins and Valhalla, they had their RPG elements to them, so they were, there was like dialogue options and whatnot, different ways that you could kind of take the story with that dialogue. Assassin's Creed Shadows will have basically the same thing, different dialogue options and whatnot, different choices to make, but there will be, they're calling it a canon mode, to where basically all of those choices and everything will be made for you, so you can just, I guess, experience the story how it was supposed to be, how they intended the direction for it to go, and just all of those choices are made for you. I thought that was fairly interesting to do. Like, I don't remember a game having the option to not make to not make choices. Haha.
Any luck finding a key?
The Khalifa appears unsettled. An unruly son is not helping matters.
The young man is eager. It's his first time in the palace, is it not? Let him wander, I say. Cater to his needs. This meeting is supposed to be brief after all.
Here they are. Come.
Through there. The Khalifa awaits you.
I think I know who they are.
Out, all of you. I am to meet with them alone.
Father, let me stay.
Take him.
There's the chest.
We'll never get it out of the palace.
Then I will just have to take what is inside.
Gentlemen, welcome. Everything is in order. I understand this means a great deal to you. Rest assured, it will be well protected here.
We will accept nothing less. We will carry out our work and return to you when we are ready. Be prepared, Khalifa.
Might I see it once? The contents. If we are to guard this with our lives, we should know...
You saw nothing of this. You say nothing. Do you understand?
Yes, of course. Perish the idea.
Now is our chance.
Yeah, he definitely don't sound like he's playing games.
Someone is coming. This way. Looks quiet. I never thought I'd set foot in here. Just look at these arches. You could chisel off a piece and sell it for a hoard of gold. You didn't happen to bring a pickaxe, did you?
I will keep... All right, Basim. Open, snatch, run.
Basim, hurry. Basim!
That looks like one of the Masyaf keys.
Give me that! No! Do you have any idea what they will do to me?
Please, I am sorry.
This is your fault!
Stop! Please!
You thieving little rat!
Oh shit.
No!
Run!
Nihal, wait! Father! Get that boy!
Let's get the hell out of here.
The Khalifa is dead! Find the boy! Now! Sealing the area! Falling back up! There! Ah, shit! Rush you! Give me a hand here! No one will pass me!
Run, Basim, run! They gonna kill you. That definitely did not go as planned, nor how I expected. Oh, they brought back the corner swing things.
What have we done?
Dude, the rope burn he would have on his hands is just insane. Negative review on Steam. Not immersive. No rope burn. Oh, shit. They found me. Need somewhere to hide.
Nihal, she just... What was she thinking? I need to find her. She would have gone back home. Nihal! Nihal!
Yeah, it looks like he grabbed with something similar to the Masyaf keys in Assassin's Creed Revelations. They're little Isu discs that you can encode memories in, and Altair encoded some of his memories in the Masyaf discs that were then relived by Ezio. Except it looks like he broke it. Well, he fucked up.
No! Stop this! Please! What do you want from me?
Calm. Calm, Basim.
Nihal?
Not quite. Are you well?
I recognize the voice actress for her.
Because I need you to tell me.
She's been in a bunch of shit.
I do not know what you mean.
Tell me what happened. Silence is not your ally here.
It is not silence. I cannot explain what I saw. That object. It did something to me. I was somewhere else. Cold and frightened. Before I knew it, the Khalifa had his hands around my neck. It was an accident. I did not mean for... Just wanted to help.
We need to get you out of here. I have a boat at the western docks.
What? No, I cannot leave. I need to find Nihal.
Stop and think, Basim. The Khalifa's guard is searching for his murderer. A young thief of your description. They will not stop until they have found you. And when they do, it will not be a prison they throw you into. It will be a shallow grave. I'm giving you a second chance. Take it.
Nihal, Derwish, they are all in danger.
Oh boy.
The soldiers are hunting all who look like me.
All right. Up we go.
Now, why? Then, who would do such a thing? You saw nothing. No one fleeing by way of the palace or... Is anyone in there? A great tragedy has struck. I demand you open this door at once. We are not so earthly.
I will not be safe for certain if I do not lose these guards.
Shit. Oh, I guess I made it. Oh, shit.
Basim. Basim. Avert your eyes.
Oh, damn.
There is nothing we could have done.
Nothing! If the Khalifa were alive, this would not have happened!
Watch where you point your blamey little finger, Basim. It was your idea to steal from the palace. Also that you can impress your cunning friends. I saved us.
You killed them! You did this!
It came from over there!
I hope I never see you again.
Hurry!
All of them dead. When it was me they sought to punish. I cannot be here. I cannot.
That's messed up.
Turn and face me! Got you, worm!
There you are. I'll call for help.
You won't escape!
Oh, shit. Just jump right in front of him. Go ahead. Complete the prologue. All right.
Stop! Is it him?
I think so.
Good enough.
Move.
Talk about a badass.
What are you doing?
Don't think.
It's called a leap of faith, Basim. They all do it. That one wasn't very good, though. Okay, I guess we're here now.
A new day, another test. I should get back.
Oh, is he going through like training and is this like his hidden one training? So I'm looking up Roshan's voice actress right now, and there's a bunch of different things that I'm familiar with, but like none of them are like strictly standing out saying, "Oh, that's who that is." But she just has a very distinct voice, and so it's like it's one of them things when you hear it, you'll always recognize it. She was in several episodes of the show called The Expanse that Mrs. Suave and I watched. That's probably what it is.
Who will? There you are. Are you ready?
I think so.
Put yesterday out of your mind. It has no bearing on today. Get dressed, and we can begin. Go on, Basim. Like we practiced.
Yes, Master.
Practice the leap of faith.
You look strong today, Basim. Keep training.
Steady, Basim. Steady.
Leap! Now!
Yes, Master!
I've seen enough. We will try again tomorrow.
I felt fine.
I can see it in your body. You lose focus too easily. The leap of faith is a crucial step on your path to initiation. It is one of the Brotherhood's first and most sacred rites. To perform it successfully, you must first center your mind, body, and spirit. Embrace the fear. Quiet it. Find a stillness. And let go.
Yes, Master.
You know, as much as I wasn't all that excited about like the setting,
May I ask you something?
You may.
Hold on.
Back in Anbar, at the palace, I witnessed a meeting between the Khalifa and 5 masked men, Order members. The Khalifa was meant to protect the object they discovered, but he knew nothing of their plans for it. He did not even know them by name. How does the most powerful man in Baghdad bend such a fearful knee to the faceless?
The Order has held dominion over such men and their empires for centuries, by convincing them of their truth, that they are the natural arbiters of the world. The Khalifa was but their puppet, and the same will be true of whomever succeeds him. The entire Khalifa is under their influence.
But it was established in, I think, a digital comic or maybe a novel that the...
Basim, speak with Fulad and see if he needs help. We will continue your training later.
Yes, Master.
The Hidden Ones
He is preparing to receive
changed to become the Assassins, and I think the late 900s in Baghdad. So, like, this is basically like the Assassins at this point in this game. So it's interesting to go back to that and see like the training and everything and all that. What I'm not excited about is this like graphical flickering that I've got going on between like low textures and high quality textures. I did get a little bit of that in Valhalla, and like restarting the game seems to solve that problem, but I just don't want to do it right now. Okay, so I got to talk to that dude or that dude.
How is Noor, the brave eagle?
Will he fall or will he soar?
You will soar, ya Sadiqi. Inshallah.
Thank you. We have a similar spirit, you know.
What gave you that idea?
One of the Banu Musa was angry at you, and you were unfazed. Remember?
I did not touch his hammer.
You refused to apologize for something you did not do. I respect that. Stubborn, like me.
I have been called worse. Have you seen Fulad in camp?
I have seen him speaking to Ahmed near his office.
أراك لاحقا.
So like as I'm getting into this, I get a little bit more excited for it to see, I guess, how we haven't gotten an actual like Assassin or Hidden Ones game since Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I mean, yeah, Origins, you know, showed us, I guess, the origins of the Hidden Ones, but we haven't actually gotten a game inside the organization in quite some time. So I'm pretty excited about that.
What is this in the corner? Here. A small design.
It is my signature. So you know I created this, and not Al-Hassan, or worse, Abu Jafar. I guess you understand, Wadan.
Ah, Basim. How are you? Yes, Enkidu. Food is coming. He is intelligent, and intelligence is supposed to rhyme with patience. Reminds me of someone.
Have you been speaking to Master Roshan?
Have patience. Be kind to your progress.
I will take this to heart. Roshan asked me to come see you?
Ah, yes. Rebecca needs leather strips. Can you fetch those from the storeroom?
I shall, Fulad.
Arakallah Khan.
Fetch! Fetch quests! Played for a half hour. Game's full of fetch quests. Negative review on Steam.
That is not it. It is hard to find anything in here.
Be sure to remind the bureaus in Baghdad to return every bloodied feather and mission report to Alamet. Each feather is a victory. They must be collected and chronicled, not consigned to the heap of history. This is not mere ceremony. Future generations of Hidden Ones will look to our records for guidance. Our past must instruct our future. It cannot be erased.
No, that is not a strip of leather.
These forces within the Caliphate are beginning to put pressure on us.
Forces? You mean the Order, Aban?
I can only speak of what I know, Ya Saderi. The Caliph wishes to nullify the rebels, and if you persist in giving them support, we cannot assure you protection from any Caliphate response.
The rebels supply us with information in Baghdad. Without them, we are blind.
Be that as it may, Governor Muhammad is very committed to showing that he can end this rebellion swiftly.
I do not doubt that.
I came to warn you. Things are moving fast in Baghdad. You may have to act sooner than expected.
I hear you, Aban.
Yeah, so it's like I have a feeling that we're going to see...
So the Tahirids who govern these lands are the only thing standing between Alamut and a full-scale attack. A fragile peace. How long will it last?
Like, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of subtle things in this game that, you know, were in the early games. And so it'll be neat to kind of see the series go back to that and revisit some of those original ideas.
How does construction go?
It is taking longer than we expected, Ya Sayyidi.
That must be frustrating.
Mentor Ryan is a wise man, but he speaks of this mountain as if it was destined that we build here. We have patience and follow his guidance.
Master Roshan tells me I must not be in a hurry to rush back to Madinat as-Salam.
I would not hurry at all. Baghdad is different now. It is very dangerous.
Rebecca?
Basim. Are you just wandering the camp aimlessly now?
No. I have this leather for you. Will it do?
Apparently, you've moved past the wooden swords. I protested, but Roshan insisted. Here is your dagger.
Looks nice.
And your sword. I am proud to have worked on them.
That's beautiful. That's tight. That's nice. What's that?
This blade has character.
I mean, I know it's a sword, but I'm not sure what type of sword.
I am in your debt. I was not expecting new weapons today.
Repay me by using it on the Order. Make them feel the sharpness of its character.
All right, got weapons now.
Roshan said you had further training today. Show her that new sword of yours.
I look forward to it.
Blessings upon you, Basim.
Initiative, Alumet, sword, and dagger.
How does training go, Yasadiki?
Alumet.
Noor showed me a new way to grip my knife, and it has improved my accuracy greatly. If you throw it just so, it sails through the air, swift and true. Shall I remind you how to use a knife?
Equip a tool by holding R2 to open the tool wheel. Not a big fan of that. But then again, you know, L2 and R2 to throw, you know, that's fine.
Ya Ilahi, well done. You have inspired me to train harder.
This is the way, Yasadiki.
كان التاجر ظريفا للغاية. لقد أخبره أنه إذا كان
Right, how do I get back to the training ground? This way, I assume. Although I am kind of excited too that they are going to tell seemingly Basim's entire story. Because I would go ahead and guess that this game will probably end around the time, you know, the events of of Valhalla will, you know, be taking place. So it's like seeing Basim rise up through the, you know, the hidden ones and everything will be pretty neat.
Assalamu alaikum, ya Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum assalam.
I was out in the mountains earlier, and the sight of Fortress Alamut filled me with awe.
Mentor Rehan told us to take inspiration from nests the eagles construct in the Alamut peaks.
I can see the influence. Wada'an.
Rafaqak Allah.
It's like, again, I go back to the, you know, the other languages that they put in there with the English subtitles, because I still remember Requiescat in pace. That's rest in peace in Italian. You can thank Ezio for that one. Talk to the guy.
Assalamu alaikum, ya Sadiqi.
Wa alaikum assalam. Did Fulaf send you?
No, he did not.
You're not here to help move these rocks?
I am quite sure that was not me.
I do not mean to be rude, but I have no time to talk. I must figure this out.
I will leave you to it then.
I have to say, so far, for this being an Assassin's Creed game, it actually feels like another Assassin's Creed game. Whereas, like, you know, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, they were fine games, but they just didn't have that Assassin's Creed feel to them.
Good work. Until tomorrow. Bassam, time for combat training.
I was surprised when Rebecca handed me this. Is a sword not a coarse weapon for a hidden one?
As hidden ones, we must become proficient with a number of weapons. You never know how a fight will escalate. Anyone can wield a sword, but how would you use it?
I am here to learn that, Master.
Are you truly here?
Well, yes. I believe so.
You are here in body, but are you here in mind and soul?
Is this a riddle?
No. It is the difference between life and death.
Ah, did you see Bassam's mark there on his neck?
Make sure you target and...
See if I can zoom in on it. Yeah, there's his Isu mark.
Circle around me. Never turn your back on your opponent. Yes, better. Show me your quick stab first. Good. Yes. Excellent. There are times when we must put more force into our attack to cause more damage. It will leave you exposed, so time it properly. Now go! That's it! Come in strong.
That's interesting that heavy attack and light attack are the same button.
Excellent. Now, for defense. You can parry the attacks of your opponent. After a few successful parries, your opponent will be stunned. Try to parry my attacks. Yes. That's good. Excellent. Some attacks cannot be parried and must be dodged instead. Prepare yourself.
Okay, this scene right here is pretty dope. Like, that's a pretty good view right there. Whoops. Well.
Good work. That's the way. Stay out of your head. Well done. Now, let us try a free fight together. Use what you've learned.
Alright, let's do it to it.
That took you by surprise. Well done. Hey, wake up! Bring your head back to right now.
Take that!
Where did that come from? We are done for today, Bassam.
Why must we stop? I learned nothing from failing.
True learning requires action and stillness in equal parts. You have made the action. Now, seek the stillness. Do not rush your training. Be patient. Failure is a part of progress. Think on these words, and come back better.
Yes, Master. I will.
Good. See you later.
Ahmed will soon go back to the House of Wisdom. I fear he may end in the middle of a snake's nest.
I know how close you are to your brother. We shall learn more soon. Then we can act.
Assalamu alaikum, Abu Ja'far.
It is Ahmed.
Ahmed, my apologies.
Do not worry. Come and warm yourself by the fire.
Our brother Ahmad is leaving us tomorrow.
To Baghdad, the House of Wisdom.
The House of Wisdom?
We have been working there, my brothers and I, for years. I still have some things to work on. Science waits for no one. And I will fulfill my duty as a hidden one by becoming your eyes and ears among the scholars.
Fulath, tell Basim the story of the feather.
Our tradition of the feather comes from Egypt. They represent the feathers of Ma'at. The feathers of the heron were dipped in the blood of the targets. These would be left for the Lord of the Duat to judge. It is important we remain humble and know our place in the process. We are messengers of justice, and not the final judges.
Will anyone help me on patrol tonight?
I will come with you, Noor. I must get my body moving if I'm to warm up tonight.
I am grateful. Let us go. Are you coming, Basim? Leave the stories for later.
All right, so one thing to also note here.
May I speak to you in confidence?
You know you can.
I overheard
Let me get close to him
an
again.
emissary earlier. Mentor Rayhan asked if we may come under attack for dealing with rebels in Baghdad. Are we safe here at Alamut?
I do not know, but I pity the people who attacked this nest of evil. How?
So one thing I just want to zoom in on here real quick. As you can see, he doesn't have a ring finger. Presumably because of his hidden blade, which I don't see currently equipped on him. But up until, I think, the second game or Brotherhood, you had to lose your ring finger for the hidden blade. So, like, these guys... well, I only see 3 fingertips on that guy. Maybe they don't wear their hidden blades, like, in the camp. And I only see 3 fingers on that guy. Yep, only 3 fingers. Basically because in Odyssey, in the Legend of the First Blade DLC, if I remember correctly, what the hell was his name? Darius actually had the hidden blade on the outside of his arm. And then after several generations, they started wearing it on the inside of their arm. And so that would actually cause, like, when they would do the thing to open the blade, it would actually, like, chop their ring finger off. So it became, like, a whole thing where to prove your devotion to, you know, the creed and everything, you'd have to lose this ring finger so, like, you could actually use the blade or something like that. And then I think it was by the second game, Leonardo da Vinci actually, like, modifies the hidden blade, so you don't have to do that. Slight spoiler alert, I guess, for when I get to the second game.
Goes the watch.
Nothing happening at all on Alamut, and I am so hungry. We did not make it to the main canyon.
Excellent. We will start there. Thank you.
Come, Noor. Follow me.
And Basim still has all of his fingers. So... we'll see if... I'm pretty sure he didn't have a finger in Valhalla.
Yes. It feels like I have been preparing my whole life for this.
I could not sleep the night before my ceremony. From excitement and a small bit of fear, if I am to be honest.
We all fear the unknown. But a greater unknown awaits on the other side of initiation.
You speak of the Order.
I see them as monsters from a tale. Hiding in dark corners, down dark alleys.
This is Mahja.
Magnificent.
Soon, you shall have one of your own.
Fulath introduced me to an eagle named Enkidu. He said we have much in common, and not in a complimentary way.
She sees something. Follow me.
Now, this building up here, I don't want to say too much because I'm probably wrong, but I have an idea of what that might be.
Find a place to hide.
What is this place? We must be nearing their camp. We have the element of surprise.
Quickly.
I am behind you.
We must strike fast.
Agreed.
We must wait for the right moment.
It's nothing.
Still.
Do not make a noise.
I'll nail Mitsurugi to every one of the 60 gates.
Just gonna look up at this dude and just be like, ah, he's sleeping.
Not like we'll go to sleep or anything.
Now you are done for. Prepare for hell.
Yes! Show no mercy!
Kill you! There. No!
That was epic.
Not like the wooden targets, is it?
It is not that. This sword.
What of it?
Mercenaries from Baghdad use these weapons.
We must warn the others. Mercenaries from Baghdad.
How do you know?
Bassem recognized the make of the sword. I believe him.
Bring him in. How do you know these men were from Baghdad?
Growing up on its streets, I have seen their weapons many times. And closely.
Behind every mercenary is a man who gave them their orders.
Yes, and we must act if we are to learn who that is. We will return to Baghdad, seek Ali ibn Muhammad's help.
Ah, of course. Sahib Zanj. He is a dangerous and delusional fool.
Maybe so, but he is one of our only allies in Baghdad. We need him, and we need his men.
I will go back to Baghdad.
Go to Ali. Find out if the Order sent those men.
I will.
وفقك الله.
وفقك الله.
وداعا. أراك لاحقا.
Yeah, this is really well done. Ooh, I got a skill point. Spending skill points on skill nodes will improve your stealth and fighting skills. Okay, so looks like we've got 3 different trees. We've got Phantom, we've got Trickster, and we've got Predator. After a successful parry, press triangle to strike the parried enemy. Okay, so that's like a kick. Loot an enemy automatically after a stealth kill or assassination, or... And Kidu's view reveals keys and highlights. Opportunities like chests with a glow. Secret entrances are also easier to discover. I feel like that's going to come in very handy, so... Let's take that. Oh, we got an inventory now. Sword and dagger. Sword is held in the dominant hand and is your main source of damage. A dagger is held in the offhand and impacts the damage you deal to the enemy's defense when you parry. Okay, I guess I don't have any other ones. But I can upgrade it, so that's neat. Looks like I can't change any of this stuff quite yet. But yeah, that's this again, like I said, I wasn't, because this game came out last year. It hasn't been on Steam very long. I got it on Steam. But like right when it came out, I was just kind of like, eh. But so far, this has been done really well.
I must see Al-Hassan. He awaits me.
This game is pleasantly surprising me a little bit, because like when they said, oh yeah, we're kind of going back to the roots of the Assassin's Creed games, I kind of went, yeah, okay, sure. But they're actually doing a good job of it, of giving it that old school Assassin's Creed feel, and I'm digging it. Training report, Basim. He's arrogant, but that is not the source of his trouble. There is something extraordinary within him, yet he guards it as closely as he guards his heart. A hidden one must cleave to the shadows, but Basim dreads what the darkness may yield. He fears the plunge. He does not trust that we will catch him. I would tell him that our arms are open, but I cannot find the words.
How are you feeling on this auspicious day?
It is strange, Al-Hassan. My head is calmer than I believed it would be. I thought I would be a stormy sea inside. But I am calm and quiet.
Because you have dedicated yourself to your training and left nothing to chance. Here, Basim. You have earned this. It is a great honor. I suspect you understand that.
Roshan and the others are waiting for me. Modern. And thank you, Al-Hassan.
I think I know what that is. Got a pretty good idea.
This is a big day for him.
I would be honored to be called to initiation.
How are you feeling?
Ready to make the leap.
I wish you to know it has been an honor to watch you walk your path, as a novice and as a man.
I am grateful to you for leading the way before me.
I am honored. Come. Your new robes await. Ah, they suit you well. Come, it is time.
How did you feel on that day so long ago?
I felt afraid.
My palms were slick with sweat and my knees were shaking.
Our boy becomes man.
I cannot imagine you being afraid.
Allow me to share a secret with you on this important day. To have courage means to act in the midst of feeling great fear.
Basim ibn Ishaq, are you ready to leave your life behind and walk the path of shadows?
I am.
Are you ready to give up who you once thought you were? Ready to sacrifice everything you held close?
I am.
Never forget the tenets you have sworn to uphold. Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Then, out of the dark, you will come into the light. And from the light, you will return to the dark.
We get to cut off our own finger.
Basim ibn Ishaq, you now follow in the Eagle's path.
Welcome, Hidden One.
It's funny how the whole
You have died.
cut off your finger thing just became like part of their ritual because
Now, fight me.
they didn't understand. Like back in the Hidden Ones time, like when they founded the Hidden Ones, they didn't realize how to use the hidden. I'm gonna have to look and double check this because I remember there being something about the hidden blade and like the ring finger. And then over time, like, because I feel like, if I remember correctly, Darius wore his blade on the outside. And then eventually it got switched to the inside. And it had something to do with, like, the ring finger being in the way. So they'd cut off their ring finger to, like, prove their loyalty and allow them to use the hidden blade. And then just after, you know, several hundred years, it just became, hey, to prove your devotion to the creed, you have to lose this finger. I'll have to double check exactly how that went, or exactly how that goes. But it was something like that.
Well done.
How is that for focus?
Letting your anger take over again. Lose your focus again.
You have trained me well, Rosha.
Finally faces the master as her equal.
Which one will I strike with next? My dagger or my sword?
ساعدوني.
Nur!
Okay.
Nur!
It's been a very long time since I've played Origins, so that makes sense. I remember there being something about it.
Left Baghdad in a hurry.
Here, drink.
Ali. He is gone. They took him in the night.
They?
The Order. Bring him to my tent.
If Ali is gone, we are blind. The Order has put a fog over Baghdad and their movements.
We must go to Baghdad.
Roshan, Basim, go with Fulev. Leave at once.
Yeah, it's just funny how it became part of their, like, ritual, you know? Become an initiate of the Hidden Ones. Got an achievement. It's just funny, I'm gonna crack open my second day, how that became part of their ritual because they were using it improperly. Because obviously you could see there that he could get that blade out, and it was nowhere near his fingers. Oh, shit. Look at that. That's probably going to have to be my thumbnail. I'm going to have to go back and get a screenshot of that. This will probably also work just fine. Shoot, that's got the logo and everything.
Basim, we should keep moving.
I would like to look around first, if I may. Baghdad and its surroundings call to me.
Very well, but do not be long. There will be much to do once we reach Harbiya.
Look for a lattice-covered courtyard near Shah's mosque. That is where Nur was gathering his information. That is where we will be.
Not sure why I keep getting this texture flickering. I'm going to have to look into that, see if I can prevent that on the next stream.
Now, where does my heart take me?
What do we got right here? Ah. Some of the, so this is our, like, what was it? The history of Baghdad. It was one of those. Did I get another skill? Do I have another skill point? I do have another skill point. Yeah, let's go with auto loot. Outfits have unique perks. These will help you be more stealthy in accordance with the value of the hidden ones. Equipping a costume allows you to customize Basim's look according to your preference. A costume alters how your currently equipped outfit looks, but doesn't change its perks. Neat. Oh, so that's our rank right there. This represents Basim's global power as a hidden one. It can help judge whether you will be able to face enemies in certain territories. Okay. You know, and I didn't even actually look at the map when I was in the Hidden One's camp. I'm going to assume that it was maybe a different area because it looked like they traveled quite a ways to get here. I should have looked at the map, honestly. Do I have any autosaves? I do. Because I'm curious. So I just made a hard save. But I do want to load this autosave. Because I want to see if there was a map in the other one. Because I'm just curious. Because I already have a theory of where this is.
Welcome, hidden.
Oh, it just doesn't give me a map. Okay. All right. Well, let's reload where I was. Here's my manual save. Because I'm pretty sure I know where that camp is. I've got a theory. And if I'm right, it'd be really cool. Each of your tools can be enhanced and customized with different effects. To upgrade a tool, visit Banamusa at a Hidden One's Bureau. The service will cost some amount of upgrade materials. So that's where the game started. This is where I am now, and I got to get to there. Well. Man, this camel can haul ass.
يلا!
لم يكن بإمكاني التخفيض أكثر من ذلك.
Such familiar sights. Greetings once again, Baghdad. Show me what I have missed.
I'll have to read all these at some point.
Well met.
Be welcome here.
Allow me to browse your stock.
Here is what's available.
You can buy new appearances for your mount and Enkidu. You can modify these at any time using stable services. Okay, so I can just keep my camel, or I can upgrade to a horse. Now, I bought just the base version of this game. I didn't buy the super ultra deluxe mega edition.
will see
which
you later.
might have some more,
Farewell.
cosmetic goodies. But that seemed like that's all the DLCs were, was just more cosmetic goodies, and I wasn't willing to pay more for that right now. It was cool to actually see, like, the initiation into the hidden ones and whatnot. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got an Enigma, we've got a stable, and the Emporium of the World, the Gate. Awesome screenshots. A gear chest, another Enigma, a trader. Well, let's see what this Enigma is.
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
Cool. A tailor. Alright, what is this Enigma? I need to find a way inside here. Oh. Contains a map or clues to a particular location. Solve the riddle and go to the indicated spot to obtain new custom dyes and talismans. Neat. Equipment upgrade. Weapons and outfits can be upgraded by visiting a blacksmith or tailor and giving them a specific upgrade schematic. Upgrades come in tiers and are unique for each piece. Each tier improves the stats for weapons and perk bonuses for outfits. Huh. That is a hell of a map there. That tells me not a damn thing. Suppose I could have just went back out the door I came in. Yeah.
Greetings.
Peace be upon you, sir.
Let us see what you have got.
Lots of choice. We can make it stronger.
Enemies hear 75% noise and 100% less noise. That's the only outfit we can get at the
layer
moment.
of nothing else.
I must take my...
Don't be a stranger.
And the blacksmith is over here.
Then Baba Sham, so you better report to
Peace, friend.
Be welcome, sir.
What have you got today?
Take a look. I have a gift with edges.
You also have nothing.
Neither. Is that all?
I must be on my way.
So long.
I have idled long enough. Roshan and Fulad are surely awaiting me at the bureau. So this is a Hidden One's bureau. I expected some sort of hovel.
Some bureaus are. Others can be fitted with gold trim. Wherever space we settle, all that's important is that our occupancy remains a secret.
We certainly have that here. Have you found anything helpful?
Nothing hinting at Ali's whereabouts. However, Noor was in contact with someone named Beshi. A name I recognize as one of Ali's closest allies within the Rebel Collective. He's a dock worker at the Upper Harbor. See if he's in the area. He may have something to tell us about Ali's disappearance.
I have found something. It seems Noor mapped out this very district. Marked the factories area to the north.
What is there?
Rebel sympathizers. If Noor visited this area for any reason, it is worth following up on.
Understood.
These are not strong leads, but they are a start nonetheless. Fulab and I will see what more we can uncover.
Be careful.
So we got a new case. Okay. The investigation menu shows the progress of your investigations and cases. Exclamation point is displayed when there is new information in the menu. Cases need clues to be unveiled. These can be found by visiting locations and by helping people in the world. Examine a clue after discovering one to gain more information that might prove useful in your investigation. Tracking a case will update the information shown on the map, compass, and in-game log. As you progress through cases, you will advance Bassam's story and investigation. Okay, so Beshi, I need to find him. He works in the Upper Harbor. And Noor's contact. Noor mapped the factory district north of Harbia. Disclaimer, I'm probably going to butcher a lot of names and places of, or names of places and people. The Middle Eastern language and culture I'm just not overly familiar with and just have a hard time with it. So I do my best. And let's see, he's the leader of the rebels and ally to the Hidden Ones. It's suspected that the Order is behind his disappearance. So this is just like the Order of the Ancients menu in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But I like the I like how it's like an investigation and everything. Like this is kind of a cool addition. Oh, so these are also my... So the investigation menu is like... almost like the order menu, but also serves as a quest menu. That's interesting. What is that? Cancels all notoriety in exchange for a power token. They've definitely brought back some old mechanics, and I appreciate that. Quite a bit, actually. Let's see, that's 213 meters away. That's 17 meters away. But there's also that right there, and I want to check that out of the way. Oh yeah, the Animus store where we can spend actual money on in-game cosmetics. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah.
You know, this is another thing I'm going to appreciate about this game. Is like in I can't remember Origins, but I know in Odyssey and Valhalla you could pretty much climb anything. It's like in this one you have to, you know, it brought back the whole, like, I guess you need something to climb. Like, I can't just climb in any direction that I want. You can only climb in specific areas. Like, that was one of the things that I liked about the older games, was that you had to think about your ascent and descents more. So I guess if so far 2 hours in, they definitely went back to its roots. I was skeptical, but they definitely went there, and they've done a good job. So we've got more points of interest. So there's another viewpoint. Okay. Well, let's go talk to the guy. I guess he's just been in here the whole time.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the Sharia district? Why would it be of interest to Noor?
The people there are in quiet support of the rebels. Common folk, workers, merchants. Come to think of it, Noor did make mention of a new contact. A merchant. It may be this merchant dwells in Ashara, among the dying leather factory workers.
I will keep an eye out for a stall.
I guess it doesn't really matter which order we do these in. So we'll just continue on this one. So we got to go over there.
Show me the path ahead.
Got him.
Just the flesh wound. Left the nasty scar.
بالله لا يبشر ذلك بخير.
No.
Just a moment.
Derwish!
Basim? Azizi? I thought you were dead.
I feared the same.
What are you doing here? You... Your clothes. You are one of them now. How?
A hidden one. Under Roshan's guidance.
Oh, forgive me. This is all too much. When I did not find you among the dead, I hoped that somehow you had escaped. I spent many nights praying for your life, praying that you found safety. Today, Allah has answered me.
I am not worthy of your prayers.
What happened that night was not your doing. It was the doing of evil men. You know this. It is why you have chosen to walk this path. It is why I have found my way to Baghdad. Ali ibn Muhammad is brash and sees himself a great hero of prophecy. I loathe the man, but we fight a common enemy. One I must help defeat if my soul is to one day rest.
So it is true. You are the rebel merchant who was helping Nur.
What has become of him?
He clings to life, but he is safe among our people. I am to continue his work, and hunt Baghdad's oppressors. Ali was helping Nur get closer to one such man. But as you may know, he has since disappeared.
He hasn't disappeared. He has been captured, a fate shared by many rebels of late.
Do you know where he is being held?
He was taken to the Khurasan Gate guardhouse. But that was weeks ago. You even leave like they do.
It is good to see you again.
Just watch yourself. You may be in better hands, but I'm still a nagging old man. And Basim, if ever you are feeling a little peevish, come see me. I could use your help. For a good cause, of course.
Well, it was cool to see that dude again. Kind of see a little bit of that come full circle. Collect his artifacts by pickpocketing them from people on the streets. Bring them to his fence regularly for rewards. Well, let's go ahead and get that one. Okay, so does this actually give me any quest markers? No. Okay, so, well, let's go talk to this dude. That that quest looks closer. Yeah, already spent the skill point.
What see you, my friend?
I thought I assumed that was blood for a minute, but then it's outside the dyeing factory, so it's probably red dye. But it's kind of funny that there'd be red dye outside of a dyeing factory.
That may be Beshi rallying those men.
Side by side, we stand. And should one man fall, it is the one beside him who picks him up. We have been cut down, divided. But here we remain. And so long as we...
Are you Beshi? I am with Nur. You knew him, yes?
I knew him. Last I saw, he was being chased from the city. Does he live?
Barely, but he is safe.
Stubborn bastard. What do I call you?
Basim.
Very well, Basim. Have you a blade, other than that butter knife you carry? You may fancy yourself something bigger just now.
For what? Are you setting off to find Ali?
Not quite yet. These here are only half my men. The rest are being held at the Haba, further up the road.
There may be too few of us to wage an attack. If you want to save your men, our approach should be a cautious one. I will go, quietly. Have these men lie in wait, and escort those we free.
Your kind all think the same way. But it is a sound plan.
Well, all right.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Guessing that's all of them then.
Go away.
I'll feed you your... Hold on.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
Hold on.
Alright, that dude's got a key. So it looks like collapsing this won't do anything but maybe make a distraction.
Hey!
And now we got our key.
Thank you.
Get to the docks. Find Beshi.
Complication has arisen in my acquisition of laborers from the west, and I expect to be short on men until the matter is resolved. For the time being, any rebels you intercept are to be spared and imprisoned. I will orchestrate their removal, use the able-bodied, and dispose of them shortly thereafter. Rest assured your compensation will increase. Alright, so we got him. Oh, does that not work the same way as Vlaha? Or maybe I'm too far away. There we go. You see nothing.
No! Get back here! Find the dog!
Alright, fine. We'll do this the hard way then.
It was necessary.
Thank you so much.
Interesting little puzzle to get to that. I got an uprising outfit. Neat. Okay, so I can just change this. I mean, I read this earlier, but this is really kind of cool. The outfit will actually give you different perks if you change them, but you can just change your look by changing the costume, and it won't change the perks. I really like how they did that.
لن يدعني أحظى بالسكينة حتى أنتهي بالتدوين جميعا.
Committing an illegal action raises notoriety. The more severe the transgression, the more notoriety will be gained. The notoriety gauge is divided in 3 levels. Reaching one of them will cause the inhabitants of Baghdad to become more suspicious. Reaching maximum notoriety will unleash the elite Shakaraya guard to relentlessly chase you. Decrease your notoriety by removing wanted posters. Another option is to bribe a Munadi with a power token. They can be seen making their announcements in the streets.
That is the last. I must regroup with them.
Coward! Turn and fight!
They're bringing wanted posters back. That's neat. I'm gonna go ahead and guess I have to be anonymous. You ain't gonna find nothing over here, big fella.
You are a hound, Basim.
I am only doing my part. Together, we will see the end of what ails.
I don't know what kind of assassins you've been looking for, big fella.
Further than Al-Ghul, the man only spoken of and never seen.
What can you tell me about him?
He takes enemies of the Caliphate and makes them dig in the desert. Prisoners, rebels, laborers. In search of what? I do not know. These men were captured with Ali weeks ago and were destined to perish beneath the sands.
Not Ali. He's been taken elsewhere. They marked and separated us. Ali was in another group. They wanted to question him about you and your friends.
Can you show me this marking?
What are you thinking?
Ali and Noor got close enough to Al-Ghul that he took notice. If we find Ali, he can lead us to Al-Ghul.
Al-Ghul.
It is but one path. There may be another. I will go where these men were being sent to dig, and pose as a captive.
Are you mad?
Only stubborn. Here, take this.
What do I do with it?
It is a Hidma token. Those who understand its value will do what is in their power to help. I will send these men to regroup at the watermill on the northern outskirts. A rebel stronghold. You are welcome there.
Wafakak Allah.
Barakallahu feek.
Okay. Well, we've got a viewpoint there on the way to the next quest. The slaver Al-Ghul.
بهذه الأسعار إنه أفضل وقت لتكسير المؤن. إذا
في الفرق بين الروح والنفس.
Ah, the staple of Assassin's Creed games. Climbing things for viewpoints. So, like, I couldn't just pick a spot and go straight up. I had to kind of climb around this thing a little bit. Honestly, I'm liking this game much better than I anticipated. Like, straight up, if they were to, like, say, remake the first game, this would be a perfect template to remake the first game in.
Trust me, half the corpse should be thrown in the front.
Don't want you here.
This is the outpost Ali was taken to. What do you see? Come away, my friend. It is too dangerous.
I'm gonna shoot at him. Interesting. Did not see that coming. Eavesdrop on the guards.
Didn't the riots reach this portal last year? Might be why we're here.
My stomach keeps making these strange noises.
It's nice to feel useful. And we are useful.
I saw that before. Are you and the scribe ever going to play nicely together?
Not likely. The man thinks he can let loose his tongue just because of his rank. If he gets in my way again, I will kill him myself.
And who will record the prisoners then? You? You cannot fasten your own braces, let alone write.
If it means we rid ourselves of his blithering, I will happily learn.
Find the prisoner records.
What?
Okay. Now, as I've stated many times, gameplay will always be more important, or story will always be more important than gameplay to me. Always has been, probably always will. But I'm thoroughly enjoying the gameplay in this because it reminds me of the older Assassin's Creed games. Like, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. I know I've said that once already, but it's just, you know, the Assassin's Creed games of old are just really nice. Okay, now I need to find an entrance right there.
This looks like a scribe's quarters.
And of course, the door's locked. So who's got a key? Do you got a key? Do you got a key? You have the key right there. Okay. Well, let's figure out how we're going to get that. Because, like, in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, especially now that I've, you know, gotten through the main game and, you know, beaten the main story, like, even in Odyssey. Odyssey and Valhalla both, when I'd get into an area like this, I wouldn't even think about it. I'd just be like, you know what? I'm just going to drop everybody. Right? Now, I'm sure I could probably do that also in this game. But just the way it's set up for the stealth, you know, it's like you don't want to take that risk. Aha.
That one looks like a scribe.
What? Wait, what?
I will hold on to that for you.
Oh, that worked out pretty well.
A list of prisons, all paired with different marks.
Okay. We also have a gear chest up there that I'm gonna want. And I might as well get it while I'm right here. I just gotta figure out how to get up there. I'm a soldier and a plain-smoking man. Still, I must try to describe the ambassador's visit. The whole place shone in splendor. Stunning carpets smoothed the paths. Our mounts bore saddles of silver and gold. All the city came to gaze. When my spear grows heavy and sweat soaks my armor, I will read these words and remember how I glowed to stand so close to greatness. Okay, so there's our gear chest. How do I get to it? Ah.
Yeah.
So just an upgrade schematic is what I got. So does that mean I can upgrade that without... Obtain upgrade schematics by helping people around Baghdad, opening chests, completing certain activities. So does that mean I can upgrade it without the material cost? Because that'd be pretty lit. Alright, regroup at the Bureau. fast travel unavailable. Probably because I'm in a restricted area.
ذلك غريب.
Yeah.
I have somewhere else I need to be.
Don't we all have somewhere else we need to be?
متأكدة من سيرهم على المسار الصحيح هذه المرة.
Roshan and Fulad will want to hear of these developments.
You know what? This dude has... There's a thing right here for this dude. Let me see what that's all about. It ain't that far away.
سيناسبك ذلك بالتأكيد، أليس كذلك؟ Hold on.
You know, it wasn't Sajjad that led the charge into the riot.
Oh, shit.
Do I know you? You think? Help! Over here!
The riot by the Turkala.
Call the watch! A pickpocket got me! Please help!
I better get back.
There's
Doing our jobs is never a bad idea. Which way did he go?
Yeah, that's the one thing that's kind of bothering me just a little bit is the rope slide. Because, yeah, homeboy would not just be sliding down that rope with his bare hands. The margin of error to pickpocket that is stupid.
لا يمكنه حتى إبقاؤنا نحن الاثنتين سعيدتين ويقضي طيلة اليوم يربح الأمل.
I mean, it'd be one thing if he had gloves or something on, you know, but just bare-handing that? I don't think so.
Have to go. Let us know if you find anything.
You're not going to quit searching so soon, are you?
Yeah, go away.
I should have the Sahib al-Shurta whip these useless guys.
About the races, you... Meet your god!
Changing yourself? Gutless coward! Practicing yourself, mate?
Got it.
You mentioned needing my help, Derwish. With keeping the rebellion alive, I presume.
Indeed. Coin goes a long way in securing that. But coin is hard to come by without the right assets. Have a look. I hear that a number of rare and unique items line the pockets of our fine citizens. Bring me their burdens, Basim, and be rewarded.
Yeah. Returned to form, brought back classic mechanics, nice visuals overall, really good game. Slides down ropes with bare hands, so negative review on Steam. Oh, I need 3 artifacts before I can give him what I have.
Lazy as you are, you must rely heavily on such toys.
This dazzling talisman is laden with gold and gems and proudly declaims the wealth of its wearer to the world. This talisman is sculpted with the shape of a scarab beetle. The scarab features prominently in the iconography of Egypt, ancestral home of the Hidden Ones. Inlaid with garnet evokes the legend of Rostam, a heroic figure in Persian mythology. His exploits are chronicled in the Shahnameh, or the Epic of Kings. Bone dice, flamingo feathers, peacock feather, emerald ring, jade medallion, harefoot. Yeah, I probably don't need any of this, so yeah, take it.
A true craftsman needs reliable tools. You do too, I suppose.
A tan customization with blue and white accents for the Zanj Uprising outfit. An indigo blue customization with tiger accents for the Rostam outfit, which is not that one either. Okay.
Stay out of...
Be safe out there, but...
Okay. And let's see. That gear chest is 150 meters away. Suppose I could get that gear chest on the way back to the bureau? Why not?
I say it's the government who have the problem.
The guards will be ever vigilant.
Brought back the notoriety system, which has been absent since, like, probably Assassin's Creed 3 or 4. Something like that.
Go away. What?
Oh, shit. I didn't realize I wasn't allowed there. My bad. You know what? Fine.
Use a hand here! Keep it up! Measure your strike! Flee!
My bad, bro. Yeah, you do that.
Keep at it.
Feed the worm.
Throw for weakness.
Got it.
Cowards, stand and fight.
That's it! Damn
Your head
coward!
will look good on a field.
Yes! You see? It's a best man!
That probably wasn't the smartest move I've ever made, but it was too tempting.
Where's the shurta when you need them? What are you?
Yeah.
These degenerate rascals are vicious. Be careful.
If I were in Ali's position, I would do the same. An army is only as powerful as its weakest soldier.
Assalamu alaikum, Basim.
Wa alaykum assalam, Ahmed. How was your journey?
I am Abu Jafar.
Right. My apologies. Is there a problem?
Not yet. But we've discovered Ali was brokering a deal with Noor to supply the rebels with resources in exchange for his help.
The Order is a thorn in his side, yes, but Ali has his sights set on the Khilafah. He will want us to honor this deal.
What news do you bring?
Our target is Al Ghul. He uses prisoners and laborers to dig around Baghdad. Ali and some of his men were captured and marked. With Beshi's help, I freed them. But Ali had been taken elsewhere for questioning. One of the rebels showed me his mark. If this list of captives is correct, Ali was sent to the Damascus Gate prison.
Where are these rebels now?
A watermill, on the northern outskirts.
I will meet with them. See what more I can learn about this deal. Find Ali.
The Damascus Gate prison is the most well-guarded prison in Baghdad. This will prove to be no small challenge, I can tell you. I will scout ahead. Meet me near the prison's front gate.
A moment of your time before you go, Basim. I have some useful thoughts to share.
You have my ears.
First, I have fashioned a board with information brought to us by our spies around the city. Consult it at your leisure. Second, these lands are ripe with materials to improve your weapons. See the blacksmith Jawar nearby. He could help you. And lastly, I am your man for any tool enhancement. Bring me materials, and you will see what mastery I can provide.
All right. So I get 2 more of those, increase the distance and damage. Poison tipped, stagger enemies, allows for a charge throw that increases range and damage, and dissolves the corpses of those killed with a knife, leaving no trace. Damn. And armor piercing. All right. Well, sure. Oh, so I can just select all of these? Or can I only have... Oh, I can only select one at a time, I think, and it's the one that's highlighted. That's interesting. So I can either get 50% more damage, range, or just carry more of them. We'll go with carry more of them.
Resourceful as always. My thanks, Abu Ja'far.
No, I didn't want that.
Fulath has gone ahead to scout a way into the Damascus Gate prison.
Contracts from Baghdad's factions are posted on this board. Completing their requests is a great way to curry favor with them. Learn more about the three factions of Baghdad in the Codex. Accepted contracts can be viewed in detail in the investigation menu. Okay, so these are must just be like side quests that give you material rewards.
Find him, but before... It may serve me well to seek out this blacksmith. Any improvements he could offer would prove useful.
Yeah, let me go talk to this blacksmith now.
یکم احترام قائل بشی بد نیست بی تربیت.
Hello.
Well met.
What do you have?
Please have a look at... I can improve the blade.
Oh yeah, I can't actually buy any weapons. You can only change the appearance
I can give
or
it a good
upgrade
lick.
them, which I don't have the materials for. So,
Nothing else?
nope.
I will be...
Farewell then.
Take care now. Bye-bye then. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's finish this quest up here real quick. And we'll probably call it a night. I think diving was quite unnecessary, but okay.
Best keep to the shadows.
Ooh, we got another one of these opportunities. I might as well take that while we're right here. Yeah. All right. Okay, well, how far away is this viewpoint? So I feel like I should probably get that while I'm right here. You know, fast travel opportunities and such. Oh, can't just climb anything. Negative review on Steam. Where in the hell? Oh, I probably gotta start from over there.
Yeah.
And then we go up. Alright, so see, we got gear chests, enigmas, Dervises artifacts, historical sites, and now mysterious shards. What are these mysterious shards, and what do they look like? Well, I'm still not seeing any of those, but oh well. There is also a gear chest. Oh, that's like right at the prison though. I'll get that gear chest if the opportunity arises.
There it is, as cruel and unforgiving as I remember.
You were once imprisoned here.
Oh no, I have never been inside. In fact, I have never stood closer than this very place. It was from here that I would fly my kite high over these prison walls. It had a unique pattern, you see. One I stitched together with my father when I was just a boy. So here I came, day after day, hoping for a gust that would take it high enough so that he would see it and know that I was here. I do not know if he ever did.
Well, that's depressing.
I know this pain, and I am sorry for yours.
I am not. Such pains forge our paths. Remind us of who we are, who we can be.
Speaking of paths, I see only one, and it is not inviting.
No, we need to find a way to get you inside without being seen.
Could this help?
Where did you get that?
Beshi. He told me these tokens command a high value among the common folk.
Indeed. You could perhaps bribe the guards to look the other way, or enlist the help of some merchants.
I shall see what flavor best suits me.
I will take my leave and return to the Bureau. Faqaqallah.
All right. This will be fun. Liberate Ali Muhammad. The leader of the rebellion and ally to the Hidden Ones has been captured and brought to the most heavily guarded prison in Baghdad. Breaching it will be no easy feat. Khidma tokens are a rare currency and may be exchanged for favors with those who value them. Look for ways to infiltrate the Damascus Gate prison. So, it's like coin, sneaking, or just straight up fighting our way in.
Cast your gaze, Enkidu. Are you men with Ali?
We were. But it has been weeks since we have seen him, and the rebels have all but disbanded.
That is only temporary. Ali is being held in this prison.
Ali? Here? I feared him dead.
I will free him, but I need your help to get me inside.
And who are you? We want nothing more than to see our leader return, but how do I know you can be trusted?
I see.
Go away.
Okay, so I can bribe him. Looks like there might be my gear chest. No, considering that I've only gotten one so far, yeah, I ain't just gonna give that sumbitch out.
Lords, you are shrewd men of business. Care to hear a proposition?
So long as it is an attractive one, my friend. What is it?
I need to get into the prison, unnoticed. I thought perhaps you could let me pose as one of your aides.
Possibly. And in exchange?
Ain't got a merchant favor token.
Let me think.
So that ain't gonna do it. Are those my only two options?
Lend me your eyes.
Nah, I refuse to believe that I have to bribe somebody for this.
Don't want you here.
Ali is somewhere in this forsaken place. Better get to searching. Let us get a wider view.
Grant me strength!
Shit.
I'll ring the bell! Block me!
That did not go as planned. I probably should have just stayed and fought my way through that, but I wasn't ready, you know? It was too early. I am not ready. I could. That is an option, yes.
Hey, you! A word! What? Hey, Steph! There you are!
Act as usual.
Got you! Bastard! Have to keep up! Can't take you, demon! Get this mongrel off me! I see you!
There you are! Pathetic!
Yeah, I don't want to mess with that dude right now.
Calling aid!
Run! Faithless coward! Would use a hand here!
Not getting through.
Help me!
Spineless cur, face your fate!
You are raven bait! Hand here!
I should have just left that damn thing alone. Well, if I was playing with permadeath on, I would have been done now.
You blew it!
Yep, sure did. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Come here, bud.
What was that?
Come on.
Right.
Wait, just...
Yeah, come on. You too.
Hey!
Right in the dick. There. That's two of you I ain't gotta worry about.
كيف يمكن للمرء قياس شيء بلا شكل؟ Hey you! Yes you! see you again.
ماذا حدث؟
That's right, you saw nothing. Okay, there's that dude standing right there. It looks like getting him to move is not going to be easy. This guy, he does move. So I feel like now...
You there, halt!
Shit.
Hey! What the?
Hey. Wait, just a...
Hey! What? Wait, what? Die! Oh!
Die, you!
Stay grounded!
Well, it was messy, but I made it.
Here, dog!
I definitely pressed R1 to assassinate.
Come on.
But that's fine. We can do this the hard way.
Yeah! Nice hit!
You're out of shape! I'll hack you to bits!
That's right, mongrel.
Whoa!
Shit. I'm so used to playing Valhalla where I just have a lot more health. That, and there's also, you know, that thing where, like, even though Metal Gear Solid's one of my favorite games, I also suck at stealth. Searched through our records. We've received no transfer of prisoners from the Damascus Gate for several months now. I can only think that despite what you were told, the prisoners you saw leaving your premises were destined for another prison, not ours. That, or strangely, they never arrived. A veritable problem indeed. You should inform your superiors.
Stop, you! What the?
I want that gear chest, but that's still way over there. I don't see any way I'm going to get to it from up here. Yeah, that too. That is also a thing.
Hey,
What's that? What?
Pay for your sins! You can't hide from us!
Hey, what's going on? Hold on! Hey!
What's that then?
What?
I'll finish you! Watch your balance!
On it!
Again!
So slow! Pathetic!
You are mine!
You.
Who did this to you?
The jailer.
Where is he?
With another. Beneath us. Death will come for him soon.
He may be speaking of Ali. I pray I am not too late. Ali has been taken somewhere beneath the prison and likely tortured. I need to hurry.
That is what the jailer wants. He wants to break.
Focus, Basil.
إن ذلك ليس حكيما. عندما كنت في
It stinks of sweat and hopelessness.
Be judicious. While enemies of the state must not bear their knowledge to the grave, every tortured martyr's wail is a clarion call. We must detect their skulking sympathizers, not summon more of them from the shadows through wanton brutality. Cozen where you can. Be as the Uyun, the eyes of the Caliphate. Do not let bloodlust blind the body you serve.
I thought you would have had your fill by now, but still you persist. There are ways to encounter your friend, White Lord. You are going to tell me all about it. Your mother's arse. I exist. The question is, can you? Let us find out together, shall we? A slow death it is. The only only thing killing me is your stench.
This must be Ali.
And you are?
Basim, friend to Noor. Let us save the details for another time. We need to get you out of here.
Slow yourself, ya Azizi. We cannot leave, not yet. I need to get into the guards' quarters.
What for?
It is Al Ghul you are after, is it not? The guards of this prison serve him. They take shifts escorting groups of prisoners to dig sites under the cover of night. If we can find their orders, we may know where Al Ghul is going next. Is that reason enough?
Stay close to me, stay low, and do not...
Oh, come, Basim. I know how to defend myself.
Sure you do. That's how you ended up in prison.
Let's try not to get in each other's way.
As long as I have an in-game companion that's not worthless.
How did you make it down here?
Easy. I sucked in my belly and wiggled through the cracks.
Take it as a compliment. I know your kind like to frolic in the dark, but even the world's greatest thief would steer clear of this prison.
Ali, one day I will tell you all about my past. Then you will understand.
Hopefully you can climb, guy.
The guard's room is through that door.
There they are! Quickly! There you are! Damn you! Yeah!
Let's go. The express request of Khalifa, each prison in Baghdad is hereby ordered to increase the frequency by which its population cycled. The Caliphate has had remarkable success in thwarting the rebellion, but with that reality comes another. Their numbers within the prison swell. This measure is a prudent one aimed at stopping any attempt at organized uprising.
Get in here!
We will not have much time.
Break it down!
Ali!
I heard you!
Over there, by the armor! Hurry!
I have it!
Take it to Roshan, my master. She is with your rebels at the watermill stronghold. I will slow the guards. Now go! Steady yourself, Basim. Come on.
Right! Got you!
Well, I was hoping I could have gotten that gear chest while I was in there, but no dice.
The guards remain on high alert. Until I change that, I should not regroup with Ali. The risk is too great.
And that's the fact Jack, better to get out alive. And the Hidden Ones Bureau is there. So I need to head that away.
Best I stay
You see
hidden.
nothing. No.
Poor light.
Nothing.
No, not the new vizier. I mean the old vizier, but not the long time.
I have delayed long enough. I should find Ali and see what we can learn about Al Ghul.
Okay, I think this is a good spot to call it for the night, though. That was interesting. Now, there's the one gear chest that I missed right there. But, yeah, this has actually been a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. Let's see, I got 2 skills. Perception's increase makes tagging enemies easier. Increases the maximum number of elixirs you can carry at the same time by 1. And Basm automatically performs a roll when landing from a dangerous height, reducing the amount of damage taking. Ooh, that one's tempting too, but let's go with elixirs. Yeah, this has been actually more fun than I thought it was going to be. This really reminds me of like Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed 1, it has some elements of that, but Assassin's Creed 1 is kind of just a chore to get through, which I actually will be playing once I finish this game. So it's kind of cool that this game kind of takes it back to formula. Got to be like the Green Goblin in the good Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Like, I bet you somebody in Ubisoft is sitting there like, yeah, we should, maybe think about going back to the, original formula, and somebody high up is going, back to formula? But I thought it was going to be interesting going from the newest release in the series to the oldest release in the series. But it's interesting where it's at, because I have no idea how Shadows is going to play out. From what I understand, that's going to kind of go back to that RPG style that Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla had. But this one here, going back to the roots and then going on to the first game, it almost feels like they brought the whole series back full circle with this. So if you were to, say, start with the first game and go all the way through every game, up to Valhalla and then to this one, it feels like it's got that back to, it's got a nice full circle thing to it. So I really do enjoy that about this game. The setting, the storyline and the characters, I'm having a little bit of a hard time with. But the gameplay is enjoyable. This is probably going to be one of those games where the gameplay for me is what's going to carry it. And normally I don't care how good the gameplay is. If I can't get into the story, then I just have a hard time with it. But this one so far, just because it has that feel of the Assassin's Creed games of old, I'm enjoying that. And I am interested to see where this story goes, because, like I said, now I'm 3 hours in and we still have almost, like, basically next to nothing on the whole Basim Loki connection that I was looking forward to. but that's the background story. So we probably ain't going to see much of that for a while. But the story that's here is decent enough to keep me at least interested to see where it goes forward. Seeing Basim's initiation into the Hidden Ones was really cool. Seeing how that whole organization works again was really nice. Because we just haven't seen that. We haven't seen the interworkings of the assassins or the Hidden Ones in a long time. And the way the Assassin Bureau is, or the Hidden Ones Bureau is in this game, how it's like down inside of another building, that's exactly how they were in the first game. This game has a lot of similarities to the first and second games, and even Brotherhood and Revelation. So the first 4 games, this game feels like it would fit right into that era of the games. I just wish that it's looking more and more like this game doesn't have a present day storyline. So I kind of just wonder, I guess, what the point of going through Basim's memories and experiencing all this is, because that was the glue to all of the good Assassin's Creed games, was the modern day narrative that gave you a reason to go back and experience all this. So maybe we'll get towards the end of the story, we'll maybe get another modern day perspective from William that kind of like wraps this all up. But we'll see what happens for sure. I'm going to go ahead and just overwrite this save. So yeah, let's see. Here's the deluxe pack. So in the deluxe pack, for $10, you get the sand outfit, you get the desert dyes for the initiate outfit. You get a sand sword. I mean, it's a nice looking sword. You get the dagger of time. You get the sand eagle. You get the sand horse. And you get the hourglass of time. I'm sorry, but that's just not worth $10 for me. It's just not. And here's the upgrade bundle. So this gives you the fire demon pack. So this was basically like everything you'd get in the like ultimate edition, and it's all just more weapons and cosmetics. Like, don't get me wrong, they look cool. The Master Assassin pack, that one looks pretty neat. There's 4 costumes here. They all look pretty good. And then the Guardian pack, which keeps the secrets of the first civilization deeply buried in the sand by dressing yourself as a guardian of the old temple. That's not worth $40 to me. Sorry. Okay, so I can just get these ones right through Ubisoft Connect. So Tribal Horse, the 40 Thieves, that's a quest, I believe. Yeah. Raven Clan Talisman. Basim's Sword from Valhalla. Ah, the Altair costume. That's a staple in like every game. Altair. An Eivor costume. Ha. Interesting. Old Basim. So that's the Valhalla Basim outfit. Ezio's Revelations outfit. Assassin's Creed Revelations is probably one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. The Roshan outfit and Oasis Initiate of Alumet. But the rest of this, just, nah. I'm not here for it. Not for that much money. Okay, so let's check this out here real quick. Rewards. Okay, so this is all These are all just free. Except for this, and this. Which you earn Ubisoft coins. You can exchange units to obtain rewards, get units by completing challenges, and leveling up your Ubisoft Connect account. So I think, like, I don't pay attention to this really. But I think you just unlock like Ubisoft coins and stuff like that. By just playing games and like getting the achievements in them is what I'm guessing. But it's free. Or that's free, so I'll get that. That's free, I'll get that. That's 100, but I've got 820, but you know what? I'll get that. I didn't pay anything for it. The Altair costume, yeah, I'll get that. Yeah, might as well get that. Don't care about that. Enjoy key arts, avatars, screenshots, logos, and more. Sure. Yeah, I'll get that. That'll come in handy. The Basim Valhalla sword. Yeah, I'll get that. Unlock this Durham pouch to get a head start on your progress. What is that, 50 coins? Yeah, if it's free, I mean, that just makes sense. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay, so yeah, we got Ezio's Revelations, the Roshan outfit, the Eivor costume, Altair, and Basim's Valhalla costume. So we'll just keep it OG for now. But I can change it to those dyes, so that's interesting. And we've also got Basim's Valhalla sword, which does 50 damage, and the sword that I have also does 50 damage. So it's not a huge, yeah, it's not an upgrade at all, really. But, well, that was neat. You may need to progress in the story before the 40 Thieves becomes available. That's fine. I'm not worried about that right this second anyways. Well, let me go ahead and overwrite the save that I made. But yeah, like, there wasn't any, as far as I know, they didn't do any DLCs for this game. They didn't do anything of that nature. So, like, if you were to buy the Ultimate Edition of the game, all you got was all that cosmetic shit. You know, so it's like, I'm not going to pay $40 extra for cosmetics. Sorry, just not going to happen. I'll save that, and I guess, you know, when my kids earn money, they can spend it on Fortnite cosmetics. Because they're going to earn that money anyways. But yeah, this has been fun. I'm pleasantly surprised with how familiar this game feels. Both, it has a familiarity with Valhalla, but also has a familiarity with the original games. So it's, like I said already, it kind of brought the series full circle for me. I'm interested to see where they go with Shadows, but yeah, let's just see what happens. The story's good enough to where it's going to keep me invested and keep me going forward, but the gameplay really shines in this game. So if you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a subscribe button up there and a playlist over there where all of the Assassin's Creed stuff that I'm going to be doing is going to be linked over there. So you can do yourself a favor and click on that if you'd like. And then also in the description below is a link to the Grim Beardson Discord. You join that to get regular updates on both my streams and Grim's streams. When we go live, you can post your own stuff in there. It's a joint Discord between me and Grim. It is by us for everybody. I'm going to turn that down. And the next thing up on the schedule will be the Grim Gamer coming back on Tuesday with some more Stellar Blade on the PS5. And then Wednesday, I'll be back with part 2 of Assassin's Creed Mirage. And then Thursday, we'll have some more Stellar Blade on the PS5 from Grim. And then Sunday, some more part 3 Assassin's Creed Mirage next weekend. So I'll see you there. Grim, thanks for hanging out with me as always. I appreciate it. And until next time, stay suave.